again, this first line here tells us points on the original graph. So 0, 4, we have a point, -3, 0, and 3, 0. So we can plot those on the graph. Then the next three lines talk about the derivative. So we're going to use the derivative information to put a number line here. When x is -3, derivative is 0. When x is 0, the derivative is undefined. So that's significant. It's a little bit different from 0, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Here it says the derivative is greater than 0, positive, when x is between -3 and 0. So it's positive in here. And it's negative when x is less than -3, or when x is greater than 0. So that tells us it's decreasing, then increasing at -3. So we have a minimum. And when x is 0, it's increasing before that, then decreasing. So that's going to be a local maximum. So we're going to have a maximum here, minimum there. Then we look at the second derivative. And here it's talking about 0, 2, so those are the only two values. So those are what we're using on our intervals here. Derivative is greater than 0, positive, when x is less than 0, or when x is between 0 and 2. Derivative is less than 0, negative, when x is greater than 2. So this tells us at 0 there's no inflection point. It's concave up, then concave up. So we're going to have a cusp. Remember over here, this is undefined. That's a good chance you're going to have a cusp, and we can kind of tell now for sure the second derivative because it's going to be concave up and then concave up. Here changes from positive to negative, so that means we're going to have an inflection point when x is 2. So again, this one's not plotted up here, so we're going to put a point somewhere where x is 2 in between these 2 points. So I'm just going to kind of put it right in the middle. Now to graph this, start off decreasing until we get to -3, that minimum, and then start to increase, and it's concave up. So we're going down, and it's concave up. Oh, let me go back and do that. Sorry. It's concave up all the way until we get to 0, all the way to there. Then it's going to be concave up again, and that's the cusp I was talking about before. Then it's concave down. So it opens down and it has to go through this point also, so it kind of curves like that. Alright, so there's our function y equals f of x.